Hello, everybody. We are back with our 12 days of Christmas. We are now on day 3. I hope you guys have enjoyed the series up until this point. If you have, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel and also join my Diamonds and Dust Facebook group with the link in the description as we are doing fun games and prizes over there. Let's get started with today's tutorial as I am so excited to show you what I have planned. We are going to be working on something besides a tumbler today. I'm really excited to show you guys this. I think it turned out super cute. But we're going to grab this key mold I got on Amazon. I will have a link in the description for you to buy this exact mold. Then we will be working with 2-part epoxy, and we're going to mix up just a few milliliters. This key does not take a lot. And then we are going to mix in the color Bite Me and slowly pour into the mold. If you're having a problem overfilling, which you really don't want to do, it's not a big deal if you do, but just take some on your popsicle stick and drop it in with the drips. Once your epoxy is all cured, you're going to take this out of the mold. And if you overfilled, this is where you're going to want to really sand off the spillage. I did pretty good not overfilling, but I did overfill slightly, so there is a pretty sharp ridge. I just like to take a nail file. I get a big pack on Amazon. I feel like it's easy to hold and it gets in all those little teeny crevices. I just go around and take off that sharp edge with the nail file. Now you're going to flip your key over to the back side and we are going to dome the back. If you haven't seen a doming video before, it pretty much just means you kind of seal the back, but it does leave a slightly raised effect. It just makes your pieces look really professional and finished. So I'm just taking some UV resin and I am applying it to the back side. And then I will put this under my UV light until cured. While your piece is curing under the UV light, take a little bit of polyacrylic, and I am using Luster Dust Champagne. Luster Dust is kind of like a mica powder, but like extra sparkly. So I just love to use it on certain pieces. We're going to mix in just a little bit of that, and we're gonna kind of make like a melted gold looking paint. is what the back of your key should look like when it's domed. Not only does it give it that super shiny and sparkly finish, but it does leave a slightly raised effect, which actually kind of rounds out the back of the key as well, so it's not so flat. Now we are going to take our luster dust and polyacrylic mixture, and I'm just using a silicone brush, and this key has a little bit of indentations right here, which gives it a really cool kind of old antique effect. So we're just going to brush that mixture on and then wipe some of it off with your silicone brush. And then once that dries for just a minute, just take some rubbing alcohol on a paper towel and just kind of buff the surface, and it will keep the gold paint in the crevices but take it off the top layer. There are also some raised details on the top of the key, so I'm just going to highlight those with the same polyacrylic luster dust mixture and my silicone brush. I'm just putting a little bit on the tip and following what's raised, and it will really bring out those details. Now we are going back with our UV resin to shine this baby up. Put on your gloves, take a little bit of UV resin and just rub it on the top and the sides, and it will bring this key to life. Then we are going to put it under our UV light and let it cure. Now that our key is all cured, we're going to add some embellishments to really sanctify this key right up. I'm going to take both ends of some ribbon and slip it through one of the openings on the key. And then before pulling it all the way through, I'm going to take those both ends and slip it through the loop. I'm sure there is a special name for this knot, but I'm not a knot master. I'm just a crafter. So after you get that done, I'm going to add a bead, and how I do that is I just cut a piece of wire, kind of like a needle, and fold it in half, and then I will loop that around the wire, and then the wire goes through the bead, and then we'll pull the ribbon through the bead. After I got the bead on, I decided I didn't like the bead hanging so close to the key, so I decided to tie a knot to kind of have it float a little bit higher. This would be a lot easier to do if I did it before the bead and key were on, so you might want to do that first. I'm going to add just a couple more little embellishments here, starting with some ribbon I'm going to tie into a little bow, and then I cut a little piece of greenery, and I'm going to hot glue the greenery down and then place the bow on top. Now take those two strands that are through your bead and tie a knot. Just leave enough space between the bead and the knot that you could actually hang it on a doorknob. Now we are going to take this cute tag that explains to the kids how Santa uses his magic to open the door. That SVG is also available in my shop. We are going to take the ribbon, place it through the hole on the tag, and then through the hole on the key and tie those two together. And here is Santa's magic key all finished. I think this would be such a cute addition to a craft fair or boutique, or also a really cute gift for your neighbors, because if there's anything like our neighborhood, we don't have chimneys for Santa, so he'll definitely need this key. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Look for me on all other social media platforms under Diamonds and Dust.